Hello beautiful glam girls, welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a really simple to the point tutorial showing you guys how I give myself my at-home blowouts. They're literally like 20 minutes or less, and this is kind of the standard way I do it. So I already did the bottom part of my hair, but the rest is really simple, and I wanted to kind of show you guys how I do the crown section to get volume and just pretty much my method. So I start by dividing my hair from the crown section, and then I do the bottom part in two parts, and then I do the top in two parts. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer. I'll do a few more parts, but this is kind of the basic way. So like 4 to 6 parts is how I will do it. So as you can see, I will use some hair protectant as well as a spray. This is called Dream Coat by Color Wow, and then I'm using the Sexy Hair heat protectant. It goes up to like 450 degrees, and it's a cream heat protectant. So I put those in the parts before I blow dry, and then I will just detangle them again just so that every part of the hair gets coated basically. Now I'm taking the blow dryer, and I'm just starting by flipping the whole top section of my hair to just get my roots dry, because those tend to stay wet if you don't really get in there. And then I'm gonna break that into 2 pieces as well, and I just kind of go according to how I feel. But a great way to get volume is to do it the way I'm doing here. You want to hold the brush away from your face, and also from the back go upwards. That's going to create a lot of volume when the hair goes, back. And I'm just literally, I like to start by working the brush more towards the root of the hair and letting that kind of dry first, because the bottom of your hair is where, for someone like me who has color treated hair, that is the hair that is more damaged, more dry. It will dry first, and you want to use heat on that part of the hair the least. So I will go on the healthier part, and you can see that as I'm blow drying it, you can see like where my hair has grown out, where it's the thickest, the darkest. That's my natural hair, and that's the part that is healthier, so it takes longer to dry. So you want to focus all the heat on the root more than the color treated part, because that part will dry out faster. So I really just go in between the top and the bottom, and this is going to allow the heat to get throughout all of the hair and really dry it first before we actually style it. See, I've been really working on the roots, getting the roots nice and dry, nice and smoothed, because that is the part of the hair that's going to be the curliest, the hardest to dry out, before I really focus on styling the ends, because the ends are going to quickly style. So now I'm going to start putting that through the ends of the hair. And what I like to do is hold it in the direction that I want the flip to go. So as you can see, I hold it kind of the opposite direction of my face, because I want the hair to have a nice little flip that's going to go according or go in the opposite direction of my face basically. Now I'm going to go on with some hair oil. What did I just say? This is the Olaplex bonding oil. I really, really love this. It's an oil, but it almost has a dry oil consistency, if that makes sense. It's really, really lightweight, and it's just amazing. I love, love, love it. It doesn't make my hair greasy, but it definitely gives it a nice, smoothed, shiny, just beautiful look. As you can see, it immediately made the hair look healthier and just really gave the hair a lot more like So now that I have kind of saturated my dry hair with some of this oil, I mean, I could leave it like this and kind of just let it be, you know, straightish, I guess. But I kind of just want to make sure that now, like, all my edges, because you see they're still a little bit frizzy, so I will go back in with that, as well as kind of give it another pass so that we get the nice like swooping effect that we want, and just like last minute little touches. So as you guys can see, I'm really focusing on getting the edges that are closest to my hair, because that's where I get frizziness. And sometimes I will even take like a curling iron and just use that to really smooth down those edges. Then I'll part my hair again and use the whole hair in 2 giant pieces basically, and just use the brush and wrap all of the hair around the brush to give it just some extra passes to really get that hair flattened, smoothed. And a little trick that I also like to do is hold the hair around that barrel while it's hot, and then just hold it for a few seconds to really set in that kind of wave / curl, because I don't actually like it to look straight. I like it to look a little bit more just bouncy. So I hold it around that brush. If you have the brush that has the cooling setting, hold the barrel with heat around the hair, and then before you let the hair go, use cold air to really set that bounce, and that will work beautifully for this. So that's the finished look, guys. So from this point, I will usually just leave it like this. Oh, another thing I like to do is go to the back of the hair and give it a pass as well. So if you're one of those people who has like a cowlick, or like I have like one of those like spots back here where my hair tends to naturally part, and so I have to like blow dry it out to kind of like smooth it over, because if not I'll have like a part. So by blow drying it, I kind of like smooth it right where I would get that natural part. At this point, what I like to do is kind of twirl the hair almost like if I was gonna make a tight bun. And sometimes I do a bun and I leave it there while the hair is still hot, while I do my makeup or do something else before I'm about to leave. And that also helps really give the hair more bounce and a little bit more of a curl. So from here, if I needed it, I would add like some more oil or dry shampoo if I felt like I put too much oil towards the roots. A little bit of dry shampoo or like root lifter, just something to kind of give it a little bit more volume at the top. And then from here, I would also use a curling iron to create those really nice beachy waves. So that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it's not like life-altering, but I figured I'd share it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.